Like the tiger likes me off the wire, block on fire.
In the kitchen, took it in the room when you were grabbing. Yeah. When the last time I even had it? I was right here.
What up? What up? Sorry, y'all, I'm like an hour late, running a little bit behind, and it then started snowing here. So I ain't gonna try to hit up the guests and have everybody link up. But when we do link up, we'll redo it with the guests. I want to have everybody traveling out in this wet road. The drivers is bad enough out here. But before we get into it, we're going to let a couple more people come in here. To y'all, a couple people that's in here, though. How y'all doing today? What's going on with y'all? Staying safe, I hope. What up, skate fam? I see a couple people starting to join in. Some areas, yeah. We sure gonna talk about it on here. But just the other day, I heard some good news came out. But we gonna get into it. Jay Beezy, what's good? Dorset, how you doing? Offspring 77, what up? What up, though? I'm chilling, man. I'm chilling. I'm good. Just a little bit tired. I was at Star Roller Rink last night from 9 to 1. Session was kind of cracking. I'm kind of mad, though. I was trying to get some footage, but the battery on my light died, so my Christmas gift to myself is some backup batteries for my light. Because this happening way too often with the new light I bought. The battery always be dead. But yeah, we got like 10 people in here. We'll go ahead and get started. So the big news that was happening was they was gonna they still in the process of trying to shut our rink down, our home rink, where I skate at 9 times out of 10, Butler Skate Land. It's a J, man. What up? It's a J. But they was trying to shut our home rink down, all because of some crazy stuff. Like y'all know, like I know, the kids nowadays they ain't got the same type of home training we had, so they kind of bad. It'd be a whole lot of drama, a whole lot of fighting going on. I ain't feeling these glasses though. They blue light glasses, and I work on the computer, so I just be staring at screens all day and then editing videos. But I'm gonna try to thug it out without the glasses for a minute. But yeah. So Butler been having a lot of fights and been going viral like across the city, and it's all bad publicity. And Butler Skate Land is not actually in Milwaukee County. It's like across the street from Milwaukee County. So it's in, I guess, Waukesha or Wauwatosa County, one of those. But it's in the village of Butler. And the village of Butler is, let's just say it's not the most friendly to brown-skinned people. But yeah, all the fights that been happening up there at Butler, and people, phones always getting recorded, the police up there, so they witnessing it firsthand, and the village of Butler just getting tired of it, honestly. Yeah. Butler ain't its own county. It's a small little city, but yeah. Where was I at? So all the fights been happening. The police been seeing it firsthand. And Butler for a while been having a problem with fights and stuff. And they mostly been keeping it under control. But it was 2 incidents where it just it was not under control. And we had a bunch of the OGs there on one night. You know what I'm saying? The 20 to 30 to 40-year olds, like they just happened to be there on one of these nights where they had a special. And this one of them times where school out, the rink opened up to try to give kids something fun to do so they ain't gotta sit at home all day. And they just came out there and acted a fool. So we had the OGs stepping in, and then it got crazy. Some of the kids act like they was gonna try to fight the OGs, and that wouldn't have turned out well at all. But so then we had this going on just recently where we had another big fight, excuse me, happened up there. And they said it was like 5 fights going on at one time. Some of them inside the building, some in a parking lot. And once it spilled outside the building, that's a whole other story, because like that just it kick everything up a notch. You know what I'm saying? That's when people start going to their cars. They might have weapons and stuff like that. Um, the people in the village of Butler don't like the rink being there as it is, and they never did because they don't like the noise. They say the rink is too noisy. They say when skaters leave, they music be too loud and they outside talking and you know what I'm saying? Like skating is a real, um, I don't want to say it's a club, but you know how after the club, everybody be outside kind of politicking and talking and playing music. And it kind of be like that sometimes. And they hate that out there. So that already had them wanting to shut the skate rink down. Hold on, let me get to this comment. Right here. They already shut down all the historically copper colored rinks from in Houston. Dang, that sucks. Many reasons why these youngsters are on one. Very deep psychologically. Agreed. Um, and a bad. I mean, I feel like I don't know. You know, so I'm not a business owner. I don't own a rink, so I can't say what they should and shouldn't do if it was to get shut down. But I'm just say it's a lot of abandoned buildings, a lot of huge spaces where I feel like we could get a rink in the city. I just feel like it'll be, you know what I'm saying, a lot of the same type of issue. The closer you move it to the inner city, the more of the unruly people you'll have being able to come out because it ain't as far. Um, I don't know. I mean, it's a lot of open space. It's a pick and save right down the street from where Butler is, and the pick and save shut down, and that mug was huge. I'd be looking at that mug all the time, like, yo, we should buy that mug and turn that into a skating rink. But yeah, these issues with the kids fighting is just getting out of control. And Butler had this issue a while back, so they instituted IDs, and you had to get an ID card, um, and you had to use it. You had to bring it every time you came, and if you got into fights, drama, any of that type of stuff, they will ban you. So when you try to use your ID to get in, obviously they will try to remember faces, but mostly going off that ID, like they ban your ID, so they know when you try to scan that mug to get in or whatever, they wasn't letting you in. And then things cooled down for a long time, so they kind of got laxed on having people use the IDs, but. To Butler. No, I can't back to. Yeah, that's the sad part. It's a lot of people that really love skating that's now not able to go. Because of what happened, skating changed the rules a little bit. So if you 10 and under, you can go skating on Friday and Saturday nights, but now you have to have a parent with you, and your parent has to stay the whole time. Ain't no parent dropping you off and leaving. Ain't no parent coming in with you and then acting like they're gonna stay, but then sneaking back out. None of that. When a parent comes, you got to be with the parent. When a parent leaves, you got to leave with the parent. So if you 10 and under, you can get in with the parent. But if you 11 to probably 21, maybe 11 to 18, somewhere I forgot the age to stop at. But I know if you above 10 and you under a certain age, I think it might even be 11. It might be 11 to 21. You can't even get into the rink at all right now. There's no day of the week, no session at Butler that you can go to. Of course, we still got Incrediroll, which is a little out farther west, but not farther west, farther south. It's south. It's both about the same amount west, but it's farther south. Kids can still go there and stuff, and they have had their issues too, but it's not as bad as Butler. Obviously, Butler get a lot more than inner city kids, but yeah, if you 11 to like 21, you can't skate in Butler at all for now, because Butler ain't trying to have no issues while all the documents and stuff are being prepared, and while the village of Butler is having meetings on if they gonna keep it open or not. So the adult nights are still on for now, but yeah, Butler's trying to shut the rink down. I'm gonna cry because I don't want to have to drive an hour all the way to start every time I want to skate. That's sad. They was tripping at the rink in Dallas, so the owner changed the age limit to 21, and you gotta have your own skates. 25 without your own skates. Yeah, they've been doing the same type of stuff here. And then, the Butler was so popular that people will start getting their own skates and still start being a part of the drama culture, I guess you could say. Like, so it really started to not make a difference at a point. Because there was a point where you said if you don't got your own skates, you can't come. That would alleviate a lot of the problems, but not so much nowadays. A lot of the kids with their own skates starting problems. And then we got some adults on adult night, and it's usually not the regulars. It's more so the people that don't come every week, because the people that come every week really want to skate. And if they have an issue with somebody, they'll handle it, but what I'm saying, it'll still be somewhat amicable so that both of them can go there and skate, and it ain't gonna be no big issue. But you got people who don't come skating like that, who don't understand the do's and don'ts, and don't understand the pressure that the rink is already under. So got them doing crazy stuff, um, trash in the parking lot, standing on tables and doing all type of crazy stuff, dancing. Like, it is not a club, and people be acting like it's the club sometimes. That's where they going wrong at. That ain't fair to the people who genuinely come to skate. You absolutely right. It is not fair. And I'm glad that I'm old enough to go to the adult sessions, but I get it. It's really not fair to the kids that come to skate, or because we got some skaters who they at the rink every week, who kid, like I know one lady, her kid lives in California, but he comes back to visit all the time. And when he come back to visit, he not able to go to the rink now. You know what I'm saying? He grew up at the rink. Everybody know him at the rink. He like one of us. So yeah, it's not fair. I ain't gonna front. I ain't ate the pizza in a long time at Butler. And Crutter Roll pizza used to be pretty good, but I ain't ate Butler pizza in a long time. Oh man. Hey, we got some more people in here. Free Bird, what up? What up with me? I've been relaxing a little bit. Sometimes things can get monotonous and you don't want to get burnt out. So you just gotta take a step back and chill. So I went out to for like 2 weeks. I was in Nebraska. I got some family out there who got a nice big house, and we just stayed there for a couple weeks. Um, had movie night. We cooked a lot of food and stuff. We played board games, you know what I'm saying? Just enjoy family time. So I was out there with them for a couple weeks doing that and just chilling, not working on videos. I still had to work and stuff. I'm working from home on the computer. So I would do my work in the morning. Then after that, we would just everybody kicking it with the family all day. So I had to just recharge a little bit. Was headed out the door to skate. It can Free Bird, I forgot. Where you at again? Because I'm kind of jealous. You can head out the door to skate, and it's snowing over here right now. Like, this snow getting on my nerves, yo. I got to skate. I go to skate, not to fight. I feel you, man. I feel like, but the other day I did hear that, what I'm saying, that initial situation that happened at Butler, it had, oh, I got another tab open. I don't even need to add or something. That initial situation at Butler, it had things under a little bit of pressure, but I feel like since then, and since all the people that are skating in the community and even from other cities and states that kind of reached out on our behalf, like I feel like they didn't lessen some on the pressure to the push to shut down Butler. So that's good, but nothing is all said and done yet. So we just hoping for the best and doing what we can do. Um, it's by design, just like they took music and shop class out of the schools. Yo, I feel you 100% on that. The dude's going to get worse before it gets better. Good luck. Man, I feel you 100% on that one. Because when you used to graduate high school, you used to automatically have a trade where you was good with your hands. You know what I'm saying? People knew how to work on cars. They knew how to build houses. They were electricians and welders. Like they had all these classes in the high schools back in the day, once upon a time. And like here, when I was coming up, and granted, I'm still young. I'm only 26 for those of y'all that don't know. But when I was coming up, I remember some of the schools were the last ones in the area to start like getting rid of some of those programs. So now they far and few in between. And I remember everybody used to take those classes, and now it's like a handful of kids that take those classes in the schools or the schools that actually still have them. So yeah, kind of sad. I kind of wish I had took those classes more in high school. And I went out to the suburbs, and they had like wood shop and stuff like that. But I want to learn how to remodel a house and build a house from the ground up, so I can build my own house. I ain't trying to be renting. The renting market is terrible over here. Like it's just old places. Like I'm not trying to pay an arm and a leg for a place that look old, that look like it's still the early 2000s. Like it's 2020 and it's not clean. Carpets got stains. I ain't trying to stay in a hole in the wall places. So, and if it's not that, then you going somewhere where you paying an arm and a leg for a nice place. It's like no in between. So, like, yeah, I'd rather just build me a crib. That Jack's pizza, no, I think Jack's pizza better than Butler. I ain't gonna front. Jack's pizza be kind of good. I'm going to Chicago today to the Rink. All right, Detroit Moriarty, enjoy it. Moriarty, my bad. But enjoy your role, homie. Be safe out there. Coach Light and STL just open. Just open. They closed? When did they close? I was there a while back. I don't remember hearing too much about them since then, but I was there for the last time I had went to Skills on Wheels. I think I went to Coach Light. That's the place with like the concrete floor, ain't it? That floor was terrible. I was scared to fall. I didn't want to do no hard tricks in there. We kind of do. Some rinks you gotta wear a mask when you skating. Obviously, all the rinks they're implementing capacity limits. Implementing, I can't even. But yeah, a lot of the rinks are implementing capacity limits, so it ain't really packed. It ain't, you know what I'm saying, everybody stacked on top of each other. A lot of people wearing masks, there's hand sanitizer everywhere, everything getting wiped down. It's probably not the best. It ain't the best place to be, but statistically, if you look at it, the younger generations aren't the ones really being affected the most from it, and a lot of the skate scene is not a whole lot of old people, and the older ones are staying home. It's not really them. So, but yeah, I guess some people just prefer to live life on the edge sometimes. Rinks in Chicago and Metro Detroit stuff open. Still open. I heard that Chicago was shut down though. I could have swore just recently somebody said that a lot of the rinks in Chicago was shutting down. I do know people been going to Glenwood a little bit, but like some of the other rinks, I heard that a lot been changed and they really cutting down on the capacity limits. Like one rink I heard was only letting 100 people in, and y'all know the rinks in Chicago can be big, so 100 people is like it can look like 10 people. North of Seattle on an island, it's sunny but cold. Oh, okay. Skating in December. Well, do your thing, free bird. It was rainy last night and rainy this morning, and now it's snowing, and I'm already missing the sun. Louisville, Kentucky is warm outside for December. Skate all day. I'm at the rink right now. You at the rink now? Boy, I am jealous. But enjoy your road, though. Be safe. The rink is one of the safe places to go for youth in Chicago. Yeah, that's definitely true. Compared to a lot of other stuff in Chicago, the rink is great. I did see an issue a couple times at the rink, but overall, like it is a lot of everybody there really to skate, and that's why they so good there. They go there to do what they gotta do. They don't go there for the drama and the bull and the fashion show and the politics. They really go there to skate. Yeah, Luna, I ain't messing with it. I ain't trying to buy nobody else mansion and make they bank account fat. Like, yeah, it's nice. You can have a lease and you can move after 1 or 2 years or whatever you got to do. But I'd rather just get my own crib. Coach like ATL had you. Oh, yeah, not ATL, STL. But yeah, Coach like Rink scary, man. That concrete. I was like, bruh. I think when I got there, I had fell early in the session, just trying out some stuff. And I was like, yeah, I think I'm chilling tonight. Cause that far kind of hurt. Here you have to purchase tickets ahead of time for adult night to control capacity. Interesting. Interesting move. I kind of like it, but I would hate to go out of my way. Like, and what if last minute you don't feel like going or something? Or I guess if you buy the ticket, you gotta go. Don't waste your money. What about Skate King? Skate King made my legs real tired because the floor not smooth. Like when you driving on the highway and you start to go over and they be like, "Drrrr." Like that's what Skate King was like to me. Like that constant shaking vibration when you go around certain parts of the floor, like it just wore my legs out. Like I skated when I got there for like 10 minutes and then I sat down for like an hour. And then I skated for another like 20 minutes and then I sat down for an hour. And then I was starting to get conditioned to it a little bit, but it was wearing my legs out. Linwood look packed, but I trust your word. You gotta do what you gotta do. Um, if I'm not mistaken, I think Linwood closed down recently. I think Linwood closed not for good, but they having an extended period where they just gonna be closed for a couple weeks. Cause one of the DJs from Linwood, he been DJing at Racine and Star. Cause I usually, or not usually, but sometimes we go down to Linwood on Friday nights, and instead of that, we've been going to Star, and that's where he been at. So I'm assuming that Linwood's still closed for now. But 26, youngin. Yeah, I am a youngin. I know my facial hair be having me looking old and stuff. I'll be looking unkept. I don't be having the energy and the time to be trying to look handsome though. I gotta do better. Schools need to teach basic life skills like car repair, home repair, investments, not baking a cake. Ah, for real. Cooking classes everywhere, but no adult life classes. Anybody can learn how to cook. If you can read, you can cook because it's instructions everywhere for everything. You got to do 83 who's still skating at your rink during COVID. He wow. I hope he taking his vitamin C and his emergency gummies and drinking his um the emergency package you can put in the water. I hope he taking all that. What's the other one? The airborne tablets. I hope homie stay safe. At 83, he's still rolling. Man, if only I could do it at that age. I remember a couple years ago, at the tender age of like 23, 24, I was thinking about hanging my skates up for good because my legs were so beat. And this man is 83 and he's still skating. More props to him. Are you gonna save this live so I can watch later? Yes, I will leave this live up. I don't think it's nothing crazy going on where I'm gonna have to take it down. So yes, I will leave this up so you can check it later if you gotta head out. But thank you for tuning in, Luna. And he always does. It'll be in his playlist. All right. I'm sorry, y'all. I usually don't be on in this much, but it's been a long week. I've been up late all week, and then I finally was like, you know what? I'm gonna go to bed early for one day to catch up on some rest. I went to bed at like 8 o'clock, and that's early because I'm usually up till 12:30, 1 o'clock. Where am I at? I done messed up my spot in the comments. And then last night I was up the session ended at 1, drive an hour back here, that's 2. I was up for a little bit after I got home, so that's like 3 something. And then I woke up at like 7:50. So I got like 4 something hours of sleep, 4 and some change. I'm going to go 87 today. I already called. Skating right now is my only release, son. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Detroit Moriarty. Hope you get better, man. What you got to do to keep your spirits up. I know how that be. People moving to Atlanta now. Everybody from around the shop. Man, I heard about it. I was just talking. Like, I wasn't even going to go skate last night. I was just going to chill. Like, it's been a long week. I'm going to go to bed early. And then my bro from Chicago hit me like, bro, I need you to come out, bring the camera. You know what I'm saying? This might be my last time skating in Racine or in Chicago or whatever, because he finna move to Atlanta. So he like, I need you to come out, bro. I want to see everybody before I hit it. I'm like, well, y'all know Malik. But yeah, Malik said he finna slide down to the A. And Patrick finna move to the A. A couple of my other homies said they gonna move to the A from Chicago. A couple of my homies from Milwaukee actually too said they want to move to the A. I'm at this point. I'm like, hey, take me with you. I'm going. Let's go. We all out this mud. Like, well, we can all get it to go in on a crib. Have us a little nice spot, and everybody just grinding, working hard, supporting each other. We all got talents that we can really work together and make something out of it. Skateboy on Granite City in Florida, decent, but it got heels. Yeah, man. That's the sad part about all the rinks, though. It's like the way the natural earth shifts and the way the natural ground shifts under the rink, like the rinks all everywhere. You start to have like hills or bumps or boards that's a little higher than they should be. Like at some spots, you literally can feel it. It's like, and it's, how do you even balance that? You can't just throw some wood on there. You can't just try to smooth it out. You literally have to put like a whole new floor on there and have it all leveled off, and that sounds like a long, not long, but in terms of a skating rink, that's a long fix because being closed for even a couple weeks will slow your cash flow way down. So Gothic Sugar said hi everybody. I kind of like that name. Shout out to all my JB skaters. All right, Luna, thanks for tuning in. We'll catch you on the next one. If you do decide to watch this back, much appreciated. But I always appreciate your support, and your thumbnails stick out, so I always know when you be coming on the videos. Much love. 70. Where can you find a JB boot? Bro, I can't find one anywhere. By JB boot, do you mean like the thin boot? Chicago. It's kind of tough finding them online. I ain't gonna. It's kind of tough finding them online. I ain't gonna jack. Most people you will find bought they skates in Chicago when they got a JB boot. So yeah. I mean, I guess they got like skate shops in Chicago that you can call. So you could do it that way. But again, when you buying a skate boot, it's best to get it in person because you're gonna want to try it on and make sure it fit right. You don't want to call up and be like, hey, I need a size this, and then you order it, it come in and it don't fit exactly how it should. Like, it's best to try it on when you buying it. You don't want to be waiting on it and it be wrong. Then you gotta ship it back and then order something else. Like, where I buy that hat at? I got a couple hats somewhere around here. I had a couple and then somebody bought a couple. I gotta see which ones I got left. Hit me on Instagram hit me on Instagram. I'll put my Instagram in the chat. I'm not gonna go through. Hit me on Instagram and I'll see what hats I got left and let you know. But also got some. Oh, this is a live stream. You can't see it on here. But I got some Skate Fam clothing up on my web. Well, not my website, on Teespring. So on Teespring, you can go on there and order some clothes. It's here. Let me put it up on my phone. I'll try to show y'all real quick too. But if you go to my videos, my Teespring merch should be popping up, like the shelf should be popping up under the videos. But oh crap, I didn't mean to click that. But the thing about the merch, going through Teespring, some of the designs, it don't come out great to me. Like, some of the designs come out really good and other ones don't. And I'm not sure why. Cause like I had leggings and a beater. What in the world is that? I had leggings and a beater ordered and they came out great. I ordered a zip up hoodie. It came out good. I ordered a t-shirt and it didn't come out good at all. And then I had some other people ordered it to support and they said theirs came out great. So I'm not really sure why some of them, the print quality is so much different. But if you go on my videos at the bottom, there's a shelf here where you can go to Teespring and order some Skate Fam merch. And I'm going probably at the end of this year, at the end of this month, I'm gonna shut it down and try to revamp it. But also I'm gonna learn how to print my own merchandise because I wanna glaze some stuff out. So I'm gonna get some nice stuff and I'm gonna be hand custom printing everything, like made to order type stuff. So yeah, I'm gonna do that, and I'll let y'all know. And all the people that, if you buy, all the people that bought a hat, all the people that buy merch from my Teespring, once I start printing my own merch, I'm gonna send you something completely free just because you support. So I'm gonna send you something just off the love. But let me jump back into these comments. So yeah, if you want merch, check below. Go to any of my old videos that I posted. And my Teespring merch bar will be at the bottom of it. If you want the hats, you'll have to hit me on Instagram, and I'll let them go for little to nothing. These were my first hats. As you can see, like I had this one for a while, but they not stitched. These are printed, so they kind of crack a little bit. So I might just give the last hats I got away until I start working on a better quality, like the stitch ones. But Better Buddy said, "Hola, friendo." What up, King Lyrical? Yeah, man, Malik finna go to the A. I'm jealous. I'm like, dang, bro, take me with you. Don't leave me. Cause Malik been here, as y'all know, he nice with the video. So he be teaching me a lot of stuff, showing mad love. He be showing out on the cam. I got some footage of him doing a couple nice moves yesterday. I missed some of it just cause I be trying to get my skate on too. But Malik and Bobby was going crazy yesterday. And my boy Tay Smooth was going crazy yesterday. Excuse me. What's down here everyone is trying to get to. In Atlanta, it's just a lot more support, you know what I'm saying? And people, especially when people be coming from a city like on the East Coast or on the West Coast where it's expensive. In Chicago, it can be expensive. Like pricing down there is better on, you know what I'm saying, on land, on houses, and from what I've heard. I know certain spots in Texas was nice. I know certain spots in like Florida was nice, but I also heard some spots in Atlanta was nice. Like you can get a nice size dwelling for you get the most bang for your buck, basically. So people moving down there for that. People moving down there because for one, we tired of the winter. We tired of the snow. Like we tired of shoveling snow. Like snow is overrated. And then it starts to eat away at your cars. It cause more damage to your houses. So you got to put more money into the upkeep of your properties. Like so tired of snow. And then it's a lot of money down there. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of hustlers. It's a lot of musicians. It's a place where if you're an entrepreneur, you can go down there and you can eat off your talents. So you know what I'm saying? It's a lot to attract people to a place like Atlanta. I thought you would have been moved. I might have to. The way everybody making this move sound. And then I got family that's down in Texas now. More family that's about to move to Texas. Like I might just slide down to Texas or something. I might slide down to Florida. Never know. I really enjoy watching all of his videos from the shop. Looking forward to seeing him cover ATL scenes. Yeah. He finna go crazy with the ATL scenes. Free Bird, what up? I appreciate the super chat. Thank you. Thank you for being. Is that a pair? I don't know what is thank you for being Perry. I don't know what that one's trying to say. But I appreciate the super chat, Free Bird. Thank you for always supporting. I'll make sure to get you some when I start printing up my custom merch. I'm hoping for sometime next year when I can get with the guy because he's super nice at printing. So if he showed me how to do it, it's gonna be on and popping. I'll make sure to hit you up, Free Bird. Honey skate place. I don't know what that means. Yeah, but I'm preggers, so no skating for me. When I fall hard. Yeah, stay safe. I don't want you to get hurt over there. But I got a friend. I ain't gonna put her picture up. But when she was 7 or 8 months pregnant, she was still skating. Like 7 and 8 months pregnant and was skating. Granted, she'd been skating her whole life, so you know what I'm saying? She kind of knew what she could and couldn't do out there on the rink, but it's just crazy to see pictures of her out there on the rink, stomach big as ever. I'm gonna DM you because I don't know what skate shops in the Shy. All right, man, just DM me on IG or something like that, and I will reach out to my connections in the Shy and try to link you with them so you can get you a nice boot. And it's nice, man. They be doing custom boots too. Like, you can do certain parts of your skate. You can get custom, get your. Speaking of, I think I need to update my website because I got some more skate stuff. But anyway, yeah, you can get nice custom stuff. Like you can get your name engraved in it, your letters, initials, symbols. Like they got some dope ways you can customize skates nowadays. Tay is my favorite skater, hands down. Man, that boy Tay is a beast. Both Tays is a beast, but it's Malik moving. Malik is moving to Atlanta. Him and Patrick from they make the group JB Legacy. I wonder if the other Legacy members is trying to move down there. Cost of living may be cheaper, but what about employment? Like you may make 80K up north, but 60K down south. That's a good point. I don't know. I don't know what they plan to do for employment. Well, I know Patrick said he already found a job down there. I'm not sure about Malik. We ain't get into it too much. We was just enjoying the moment and having a good time and stuff. We ain't too much talk business. But I'm not sure what they're gonna do for employment. But I do know some people that moved down there and they said things have been pretty good. Oh, I forgot. One of my other homies moved down there too. He an entrepreneur though, and he got, what I'm saying, him and his family, they doing their thing. So they end up building a nice spot. But Texas is the wave. Man, it surely is seeming like it. I just don't like I ain't a huge fan of bugs and all the other little animals. Like in Atlanta and in Texas, you got in certain ones I don't mind, like little geckos and you know what I'm saying, little frogs and stuff. I don't mind. But in Texas, man, I heard, and what's the other spot? It might have been in no, not Atlanta, Florida. I heard in Texas the snakes is crazy, and I think I heard in Florida they got snakes. Obviously, they got alligators in Florida, but yeah, man, I ain't trying to open up the crib, open the door, and it's a snake looking at me. I'll be like, you know what? You got it, homie. I'll just find somewhere else to live. I ain't messing with. And I like snakes, but I don't want to be surprised. You feel me? Like you go to pee in the middle of the night, you open up the toilet seat, and it's a snake wrapped up in there. Like, boy, it might still be better than shoveling snow and everything else that comes with snow. But man, the spiders is the main thing I don't like. Thank you for being you. Oh, it says thanks for being you. Oh, my B. I'm reading too many comments. I'm sure wondering, like, okay, it's a pair dancing. I'm not sure what, but thank you. Much appreciated, Free Bird. And for sure, when I get it all set up, I got you. What skates do Bobby and Malik use? Bobby uses the 3200s, the Rydell 3200. 3200 is the boot number. Let me see. And if I'm not mistaken, Malik might use them as well. He used something like that. But I know for sure that Bobby uses the 3200. And now Tay bought some as well. Tay Smooth. So this is the one Bobby uses. And his is custom. And he got different wheels. He probably got a different plate on it. But the boot that he used is for sure this boot. So that's an expensive one. Because that boot alone sometimes will cost $800 or $900. But it's called the Rydell Unity boot model 3200. I'll be nervous seeing pregnant women on the floor. I want to get mad because they bumped into her, and I'm like, man, you shouldn't. You should be chilling on the sideline. Facts. I don't be wanting to see no pregnant women on the floor either. I be scared for them. Bro, where am I at in these comments? Okay. Yeah, coach, aka Pat. Yeah. I'm saving for some of those, maybe in the next 2 to 3 years. I feel you. I'm thinking about selling one of my boots and getting some unities, getting some 3200s. But also, it's the skater, it's not the boot. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like I don't want to buy that boot and think that it's just going to make me a better skater. Like, I got to get better with what I'm doing up until my boots limit me from going further. So once I done maxed out the skills I can do in my boot, then I'll think about going further because I don't want to. That's a big price tag to be dropping. Granted, it's an investment. It's gonna last for 10 years plus, maybe 20 years. And if you think of it like that, 900 over 10 years, like you know what I'm saying, that's nothing. But yeah, dropping it all at one time, I definitely have to think 2 and 3 times about it before I do it. And I know how I am. I'm gonna want to customize them and all type of stuff. So I'm currently on the OGs and I love those, but I kind of want to try the unities. Same here. I am on the OGs as well. And then I got some juices. But I've been skating on my OGs so much that when I use my juices, it just feel it's so wobbly and you know what I'm saying? Like the trucks are way looser. So I feel like starting from scratch when I put back on my juices. So it'd be hard to, you know what I'm saying? And like I'll skate in those mainly outside. I skate in my OGs mainly inside because the OGs are the more expensive boot. But if I try to bring those juices inside, it's like after a couple hours, I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna take these off and put my OGs back on. Can't do it. I literally have to skate in them for a couple weeks. But that's a couple weeks of just busting my butt everywhere trying to get back acclimated to those. Chris Sawyer, what up, though? Glad to see you back in here. Seattle has no alligators. I ain't trying to move to Seattle. There's plenty more down there. Money won't be an issue. That sounds like a plan. Don't tip me. Do not tempt me. I'll be on the next thing smoking to Atlanta right now. Someone at my rink is pregnant and I still see her every Thursday. How pregnant is she though? Like 3 months or is she like 7 months? They just too much bread. Man, for sure. Whole lot, man. My bread ain't stacked like that. I got the juices. The juices is nice though. I do love them. It's just since they the cheaper pair, I always use my OGs indoors, and I got so used to my OGs, it's hard to use my juices indoors. We do have cougars. Let me know where they at, Chris. I like those. I like those a lot. She be on the floor faithfully. She's a beast, but it still make me nervous. AT, I like that. Can your trucks be too loose? Yeah, they can be too loose, but it all depends on you and the tricks you want to do. And you know what I'm saying? Because some people want their truck to be a little loose. Some people want it a lot loose. Some people I know they tighten their truck at the beginning of every session because by the end of a session, it will have loosened up some. So some people I know they keep tightening it. Someone like me, on the other hand, I never really touch my trucks. However, when I first got the juices, I tried to mess with it, and because it was just so loose. And then the dude was like, "You ain't gonna want to tighten them. Just work with it, trust me." And then next thing you know, I started loving them. And then I went and got the OGs, and now I'm feeling like the juices are real loose again. But I already know I'm not used to them. That's all it is. So I ain't gonna mess with them. Hey, I think this is dope that y'all in here talking to each other. Dope. Because we really is a little community, our own little subculture in the world. Yeah, the boots and plate cost 1,000. Taxing. 3200s be clean. I like those and the OGs. Yeah, love my OGs. I kind of feel like I should have got my OGs a half a size smaller, but I always wear 2 pair of socks anyway, so I wonder if I would have stretched them out. Because you know they do start to stretch and form fit your foot the more you use them. But he got the Reactor Pros on the 3200. Informative. I thought that was you with the picture. Where is your picture? Now I'm feeling like I gotta go back and find it. Oh, I see it. That's why I'm not in a rush to buy anymore. I need to level way up before I can justify it. Yeah, perfect way to put it. The OGs, but I wear a size 9 and I got a size 10. What do I do? And I like doing sticks. I don't know what sticks is, first off. What is sticks? But if your skate's too big, try to find somebody to sell them to and then buy the right size. Been skating on them. I don't think you can return them mugs. So just try to find somebody to sell them to for a decent price. And then just put that money towards getting a pair that fits you the right way. If you buy $1,000 skates, I'm gonna expect you to be a beast. Tell me about it. She's early on. Oh, okay. Makes sense. Makes sense. How loose are your trucks? I just recently loosened mine up. I can tell the difference in it too. Um, my my juices, the trucks is real loose. Like I'm talking about if I'm standing here and I lean either way, like you can see the wheels start to like as I'm leaning back and forth. You know what I mean? Um, on my OGs, it's way tighter. Like like it's not like a stock pair of skates where it's perfect. It's not like a stock pair of skates where the trucks are tight and they're that hard material so they don't lean at all, but it is a lot tighter than the juices. And I just got used to it. It kind of, the tighter they are, the more stability it offers you. And I just kind of got used to that. But the looser they are, the more it works your stabilizer muscles and makes you really pinpoint like your balance and where you shifting your weight and every little thing. So, you know, it's a little trade off, but all right, now free the bird. Don't turn up in here. I'll be right out to what was it? Seattle, you said? I'll be over there. Can't wait to give me a pair of OGs. What you waiting on? When I got fitted for my OGs, the salesman told me to get them a half size smaller. The leather fits my foot really well since I broke them in. Yeah, see, I didn't know that when I went in. I was just like, hey, give me this size. And I bought them at the rink, but I was so happy to have them. I put them on and I'm like, oh, it's perfect. I take them. Like I didn't even think about getting a little bit smaller so that the leather would just start to fit my foot. But yeah, I still love them though. I just be tying them up real tight. Tricks, my man. And I meant 9.5. I wear a 9. And is that a good size to get? Let me go back to your first comment and see what you said. So you saying you got a 9.5, but you wear a size 9? If you got your skates a half size bigger, you might want to sell them and get your right size or half a size smaller for some OGs. So if you wear a 9, get a 9 or 8.5. If you wear a 9.5, get a 9.5 or get a 9. Don't go bigger. Get your real size or half a size smaller in the OGs, because the leather really will start to like form to your foot, and it'll be real comfortable without having to be tied up too tight or too loose. I'm still in my beginner stage. I use the budget Impala skates. I heard Impala skates is good though, if I'm not mistaken. Um, what channel is interesting? All right, where am I at? Oh, let me catch up. Let me catch up. Noah, not Noah, said I love your videos. Much appreciated. Not Noah. Not sure who you are, but I know you not Noah. I can't wait to upgrade to a good leather boot. Well, when you drop the baby, come on and grab you a good leather boot. We'll be waiting on you at the rink. Hopefully they ain't shut it down. Christopher Sawyer, much appreciated on the super chat. I'm not gonna make that sound effect because y'all all will be in here laughing at me in the chat. But thank you for the super chat. And Free Bird, I know you saw his comment, so I ain't gonna make the sound effect. Waiting on these skills, LOL. I'm still working. Only been skating 4 months now, but I'm getting better. Oh, okay. I feels you. I feels you. But hey, at least you seeing the process. Keep at it. I would recommend getting them slightly smaller because they would stretch. Getting other boots. What was the big news? Oh, yeah, I meant to go back too. So in case you weren't here at the beginning and you missed the big news, they are thinking about shutting down our skating rink, my home rink, Butler Skate Land. Let me finish reading these comments and then I'll tell it real quick. Should I go back and watch the previous 55 minutes? Silvio, I'll give you the rundown real quick. No worries. How have they been so far? Pretty good. The boosting the work off the hill over time. We're gonna be rolling in no time. All right. So anyway, for those of y'all that missed the beginning when I was talking about the big news, it was that our rink may possibly be getting shut down. Long story short is because of a lot of fighting going on. The younger kids, age like basically the teenagers. I'm gonna just say that it's 90% of the teenagers coming up to Butler and just fighting. They come up there on Friday nights. They come up there on Saturday nights when there's no school. Butler try to open up to give the kids something to do and a place to go, and they all meet up there and just get crazy, you know. So all the fighting that been going on, people have been recording it. Of course, they've been going viral across the city. In the village of Butler, because Butler Skate Land is not in Milwaukee County. It's literally like across the street from Milwaukee County, basically. But that village is not real friendly to brown skinned folks. So, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes they a little bit harsher when it comes to stuff like this that been happening. So they've been trying to shut the rink down. As of now, while everything is still going to still going to the I don't even know what to call it. I'm gonna just say the board. Like the paper is still going, getting pushed through the court systems to have the hearing and having all the people involved to come to the hearing and decide whether or not they're gonna shut the rink down. And all of us been pleading to keep it open, and people been sending letters and calling in, and you know what I'm saying. Just it been an outpour of support. Even people from not just here, not people from just here, but people from Chicago and some of the neighboring cities, some of the neighboring states, because we want big skate community, so we all rally together. And yeah, we just doing everything we can to try to keep it open. I think on the 16th is when the hearing is supposed to be happening, and that's when we will find out more. But when it first, the last big major fight that happened, it was like 5 fights going on at one time. A couple inside the building, a couple going on outside the building, um, and just a lot of other nonsense be happening. People leaving trash, bumping music super loud, parking lot pimping, a whole lot of about parking lot pimping. I mean, playing music, standing outside, talking, all that good stuff. Um, the city doesn't like that. A lot of that stuff is going on, or the village of Butler, I should say, doesn't like a lot of that going on. So they've been really wanting to shut the rink down for a long time because the neighbors are always complaining too. The neighbors don't like the noise. The neighbors don't like the trash. Um, Sometimes people driving crazy all times of night, coming from or leaving Butler, going to or leaving from Butler. So a lot of complaints have been reported to the city because of it. So they just been putting a lot of pressure on Butler to close down, and we just trying to keep it open. I don't think they understand sometimes how much good it does. Even though some of this negative stuff comes from it, sometimes they overlook all the good it does in light of the one or two bad events that happen. But um, the last two big fights was bad though. Um, so that's why a lot of this been happening. But it seemed like with the outpour of support and them really understanding what skating means to our community and to our culture, that it seemed like they've been a little bit better the last couple of days from what I heard. Um, the owner and the worker and what I'm saying, people in the city and in the village been in constant communication. So they said that the tone has shifted a little bit, that it's a little bit more favorable than it was when it's first all started kicking off. But yeah, we just right now playing a waiting game to see what happened, and we just ready to unify and support at any minute just to show that we really need our rinks open. Hope I didn't make that too long for anybody that heard it the first time or for you. But yeah, that's basically what been happening. I'm about to buy the skate fam socks because when I went skating last night, my socks weren't right, and every skates I put on was too big. Yeah, sometimes you got to get skates a size smaller or half a size smaller, especially when it's leather because it stretch a little bit. So for that half a size smaller, do you think there's a better solution to deal with kids' behavior? Um, what Butler, because Butler back in the day had this problem with a lot of fights and stuff, and this is a little bit before social media became what it is today. Everything get posted online and gets shared. It can go viral like that. So what Butler used to do was they instituted IDs. So if you got in trouble at Butler, then they would ban your ID. You no longer could get in until they felt like, what I'm saying, you have matured, you learned your lesson, or what I'm saying, some people might have gotten banned forever and still can't go back. But and then they started switching to, well, I don't know if Butler did. I know one of the other rinks switched to you got to have your own skates if you're between a certain age. I don't think they instituted that at Butler, but I heard Butler may be going back to the ID thing And for now, um, the teens basically can't skate at Butler at all. So if you 10 or under, you can skate with a parent on family night. But if your parent leaves, you gotta leave. Parents can't drop you off. They can't come and then leave, and you stay there. When a parent leave, you gotta leave. So if you 10 and under, you can still skate at Butler. If you a teenager, basically, you can't skate at Butler at all right now until after this hearing get done and they decide um, what plan of action they gonna use to deal with these issues. Like for now, no teens at Butler whatsoever. Not on family night, not on adult night, never. Um, so yeah, for now, that's just what it is. Kind of feel sorry for. 'Em. Yo, what it do, Malik? We got my boy Malik in the chat. Malik, we was just talking about you earlier, bro. Talking about how you finna hit the A and stuff. How I'm finna be right behind you. Can't leave me up here, bro. But yeah, we was just talking about you, fam. How you doing, bro? Everything good with you? Where am I in these comments? I'm wondering how to shift the negative parts of the culture that came around it. That's what we all wonder, and we are trying to find our ways to get that done. Do you have an adult night at your rink? Yeah, we do have adult night. And Credit Road don't have an adult night because that's more family oriented. Every day is family oriented. But at Butler, we have Wednesdays and Sundays are adult night, where you got to be either 21 or 25. I think it used to be 21 and then they went up to 25. But yep, those are our adult nights. And those are the main nights that I go just because I don't want to too much be worried about running over kids and dodging kids. I know we was bad when I was little. Like at the rink, we played tag and threw stuff at people. But you know what I'm saying? It wasn't as bad as it is now. Like now it's completely worse. It is 10 times worse than what it was when we was coming up. So Bobby with the Spider-Mans used 3200 Rydales. Yep. Bobby uses the 3200s. Some people call them unities. Here we more so go by the boot number when it comes to that skate, which is 3200. So yes, if somebody say unities or they say 3200s, same thing. But yep, that's what Bobby used. The candy bar. I don't think they do. So we lucky. Why get OGs in a smaller size? Get OGs in a smaller size because they do stretch a little bit. Like the leather will stretch some. So if you get a half a size smaller and break them in, then over time they'll be better. They'll fit your feet better as opposed to getting your true size and then they stretch some and then they start to feel too big. So that's why you want to get the OGs in a half a size smaller. I've never been in. Hope to meet you in person someday soon. Uh-oh. Yeah, dude, content is at an all-time high out there. I'm cool, dog. Had a great roll with you last night. For sure, bro. It was a good roll. Oh, man. We were so busy. Everybody was doing their thing rolling. It was so hard to. I was sure gonna have you hold the camera for me while we do some routines and stuff. You and Bobby, as a matter of fact. And then I was gonna hit you up and say, let's make a routine and record it. You know what I'm saying? The two cameramans doing a routine together, but we have to figure it out one of these days. We could do that mug online, low key. Put some steps together, make a routine so when we see each other, we can perform it. But yeah, bro. Last night was super good vibes, man. It was a good roll. Definitely enjoyed it. Thanks for coming out though. And for all y'all that came out from the shop, man, we appreciate y'all. Y'all bring a whole another level of energy that we don't be having sometimes. So y'all turn us up low key. Where am I? Where am I? Malik, that flip, I watched it like 50 times. Yeah, that flip definitely was crazy. Malik had some nice, crazy 360 jump spins last night too. One legs, one leg spins, but that man is an animal, an inspiration for sure. I'm surprised you still got your dreads though, bro. I thought you for sure was gonna cut them. Them mugs be heavy. I'll be to support Butler and keeping that rink open. Much love, bro. We take all the support we can get. We trying to keep the culture going by any means necessary, whatever we got to do. So we appreciate that, Femo. Malik Silvio said, "What are the potential disadvantages of the 3200s?" Um, if I'm not mistaken, I think somebody said that they're a little bit heavier of a boot. They kind of have that more ice skating mode, so they can be a little bit heavier. But I honestly don't see that as being a problem for anybody who is a lifetime skater. Like if you really a skater, not somebody who come once every other month, but if you somebody that's skating every week, I don't think that the weight of a 3200 would be too heavy for you. But any other disadvantages, Malik, let them know in the comments. Cause I ain't never used them. I'm just trying to go off what I've heard. But Jay Beezy, Malik, they said, should a skater be well advanced when getting a 3200? So Malik, that one is for you. I'll let you answer that in the comments. Do you have a standard mountain, or a short mount? I personally got a standard. I don't got no customs on my skates. Like how they come is how they come. The only thing I really change is the wheels. Yes, do a routine. We for sure gonna have to do a routine. Gotta get in the vid with me and my boy Malik together. The teenagers are trash and Taylor's a South Carolina. A couple idiots were throwing around an empty Gatorade bottle on the rink to play catch with. They made me almost run over a kid. Yeah, difficult times right now with the kids being brought up. What? Say hi to my baby, everybody. This is Nasim. And Nasim is 6 months, almost 7 months. Nasim, say hi. I'll even tell me in January, so I'll be back out there. We'll definitely make something before I go. For sure. We got to make something nice, bro. Pat left already. You going. Dino. Who is Dino? Do you mean Dion? E-Day and some. Who is E-Day? You ain't talking about a dude from 600, is you? Oh, snap. Son pressing buttons. But who is E-Day? You talking about a dude from 600? I'm gonna hit the Rink and try the stuff you post. Keep posting so we can keep learning. For sure. Much appreciated, Angel. I'm trying to. Why is my thing not scrolling? I can't even get my new comments. I gotta check those out. Dude, I'll never cut them as much as I talk about it. LOL. I'm just figure something out to balance myself. Oh, what though? Yeah, man. I'm gonna get mine back, but I like to just change stuff up every so often. I'm just thinking like I should have cut it back down to the waves, wore my waves for a year, and then start it over from scratch. But because now it's defeat the purpose of me cutting the waves when I already combed out the dreads for a week. Like, the boot is too tight for some people who are not used to the sturdy. They much heavier, but when you strong in the legs, it's not a problem. The boot becomes light over time. Exactly. That's exactly what I'm thinking. It's like when you skate enough, it really ain't gonna be no issue like the weight. JoJo, what's good? Look, Nassim. Say thank you. Nassim, look, who is that? Thank you, Nassim. Thank you, JoJo. And thank you, Free Bird. Say hello. Jay Beezy said, "This is my twin." No. Jay Beezy said, "This is my twin," just so you could hear me over there. You know I gotta rub it in.
You ready? Come on, say bye.
Oh, somebody said he don't look like me yet. Oh, I gotta ban you from the chat, JoJo.
Maybe you gotta put him in the camera.
I gotta ban you from the chat.
Put him closer. Because he definitely look like you.
No, she said, or JoJo said he has my eyes actually.
Everything.
Yeah. I mean, his eyes are a little more handsome because his is gray, but Dino is his nickname. King of the Reynolds. Oh, I thought his name was Dion. I'm tripping. And Dion Ide is the tall lanky guy that's always with him. Oh, I'm thinking you talking about Ide from 600 with like Breezy and Tay and C-Day and Rondo and all them dudes. I'm about to say, I ain't know you mess with Ide, but I feel you, brody. Are you any good at ice skating? I feel like it's a similar skill set. I don't know. I haven't been ice skating since middle school. I want to go again just to see if some stuff transfer over, but son, I've been having a knuckle sandwich over here. Do you know anyone that uses Aries Platinum Plate? I'm pretty much set on them, but I like to hear more about them. I don't know anybody that use them, but go ahead and use them, and you come back and let me know. Then I'll know somebody that uses them. Yeah, Dino going Malik is. I see Malik with Dino all the time. He went out skating. Yeah. Ice skating is easier than rolling on 8 Fomac harmonies. Yo, I bet it is. 8 Fomax is like, man, it's way worse than ice skating. Getting our scene ready for them skate. You already know my boy gonna be out here. He already got some little crochet skates. Did you see his photo shoot when he had his little skates on? Let me see if I can find this picture real quick in case some of y'all didn't see it. Good thing I ain't one of them that delete everything off Instagram. And you know his skates gotta match mine, so they got the lime green in there. This one he was a little younger, but that boy got his own skates. Can't even walk and got some skates. Just bought the Rydell Solaris. When I see all the JB skaters, they wear the OG boot or juice. Is there a preference in boot relative to style of skate? Most of the JB skaters don't wear the OG boot. They wear a Hyde boot, HYDE. But it's hard to find a Hyde if you're not in Chicago. So if you want a Hyde, you probably got to go to Chicago to get one that's the right size and style for you. Is there a preference in boot relative to style? But there definitely is. The boot you get definitely is tied to your style. Like if you want to do a whole lot of swerving, you want to probably get something with looser trucks. Some people buy the OGs because they like the style of it. It's high, got the furry tongue. That's why most people I know that got an OG bought the OG. Do you have any tips for roller skating with flat feet? I have flat feet myself, and I just started getting flat feet. Like my archer started falling in the last like year. Um, I tried to skate with an insole in, and I feel like my insole was too big for my roller skate, so it felt like it works great in normal shoes. So with walking, but putting it in my skate, it didn't work out that good. So I'm still trying to figure out something for flat feet. I'm gonna try to roll like a small sock up and put it like under the arch of my feet and slightly under like the heel of my foot. But yeah, I got flat feet now and I'm trying to figure that out. So when I figure it out, I'll let you know. If you figure it out first, you come back and let me know. It feels easier going from rollerblades to ice, but that was a while ago. Yeah, I'm in Philly. Yeah, tough for you to find some highs in Philly. Oh, and JoJo is in Philly. Angel, can you let JoJo if it's any good rinks around in Philly? Oh, you already on it. Oh, so y'all got me beat to the comments. You already let them know. But yeah, I'm gonna try out a different sole in my skates. Hopefully it's not too big, but when it's too big in the back, it feel like I'm on my tippy toes the whole time. So I don't know. So, all right, y'all. I got like 5 minutes left on here before my computer die. So, anything else y'all want to talk about? Go ahead and throw it in the chat. Any other questions you got? Throw them in the chat. Let me know. I gotta get outdoors. Thanks for the chat. Later, skater. All right, Free Bird. Thank you for joining in. Thank you for the super chat. I really appreciate it. Enjoy your roll. Stay safe as always. All right, Dale is backed up. It's impossible to get skates these days. Been waiting a good 4 months for my skates to arrive. Tough. That is a long time to be waiting. That is exactly why I get them at the rink. Gotta go to the rink for mine. Because I want to put them on that same day and try them out. The minute I get them, I'll be thirsty to put my skates on. Saloon. Looking for no bit. Much appreciated, Angel. Thanks for the support. Thanks for subscribing. Thanks for joining the chat with us. More vids will be coming. I'm going to start the last like 2 weeks. The little footage I got, I'm going to start working on today. Grouping it up and taking it off my camera, putting it on my computer and whatnot. So I appreciate y'all for being patient with me. Hope you don't make us wait another month. I don't be wanting to water the live streams down though. So I'll be trying to wait a good like month in between. But if something else come up, I'll do another live. And I'll be also wanting to give y'all a notice at like a week in advance. You know what I'm saying? So that way you at least know what day I'm gonna go live or what time approximately I'm gonna come on. Make sure y'all turn notifications on though, so y'all don't miss the live streams. How do you get the confidence to do new tricks? I know how to skate, but I'm low-key scared of falling and breaking something. I think that's a bad mentality to have. Like you gotta be willing to step out of your comfort shell a little bit. But you can't always think about breaking something or focus on breaking something, you know? But confidence to do new tricks, for me, it comes from the music and it comes from the people I'm around. Like if everybody going crazy, I can't be sitting here being basic. Like I got to learn some tricks to go crazy. And if I hear the right song to put me in mood, it's gonna make me want to, you know what I'm saying, do more than I already can do. So that's where my confidence comes from. Um, and you just gotta level up slowly though. Like if you don't know how to spin, you can't try to do a one leg jump spin and land on your stopper. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like steps. You just gotta take it one at a time and level up to get closer to that ultimate trick at the top. So break those super hard moves down into smaller moves and put them together. So I'm going on too much. More Fomac videos, please. By Fomac videos, do you mean me skating in Fomax or talking about Fomax, or do you mean you want to see other people skating in Fomax? Let me know, please. Clarify a little bit. Also, there's a forum for talking about skates. Where is that at? Can you send the link for that forum, please? I would like to check that out as well. I enjoy the videos. Much appreciated, JoJo. TikTok will have you thinking only white people roller skate, but I'm realizing black people really turned up at the roller skating rink. Yeah. Oh, I thought somebody was calling me. Bet. I like to think of skating as inclusive and like a universal, everybody have fun, we unite for a common goal type of thing. So I don't like to draw the line too much in between, but our culture really did like keep roller skating going and elevated, and you know what I'm saying, like the major events and the parties that were thrown and the new moves that were invented, it kind of kept that low key fire under skating. And then, you know, people been going viral and you know what I'm saying, stuff like that. So yeah, it do seem like in the mainstream culture, I mean not culture, in the mainstream media, it is a little bit of whitewashing when it comes to the roller skating community, but we don't too much worry about that over here. Like we know it happens. We just gonna keep doing our thing rolling. We're gonna keep uniting with our supporters. We're gonna keep having a good time. Because at the end of the day, we didn't really do this for that acknowledgement. We did it because we love it, and we did it for the culture. We didn't do it for ourselves. So we don't look at it like any one individual particular person of us needs to be on the front line of that movement. But you know what I'm saying? We are gonna let the truth be known, and we're gonna tell the facts about it when it comes to like the skate culture and how we kind of kept it going and how we kind of made it big and really was the spark to everybody again recently, you know what I'm saying, starting to buy skates out and you not being able to even get skates because they all sold out, and people making skate YouTube channels and all that type of stuff. Not me in particular, because like I said, I'm only 26. I'm still relatively new to this game. But my OGs and the people I looked up to, like I can name people that invented skate moves that are done around the world to this day. You know what I'm saying? So it really wasn't that long ago. But everything that they did for the culture really uplifted the culture a whole lot and kept it going. So just got to give credit where credit is due. But you know, even my OGs say the same thing. It ain't about me. It's not about us. It's about the culture. They do it for the culture. So yeah, that's a good way to put it. We're doing it before it was trendy. And even in our own city, like, cause I started skating in like '04 and I loved it. I already knew when I started I was gonna be a lifetime skater. But I got a lot of friends that were skating with me back then and they stopped going. And I was still at the rink every week all these years. And a lot of people like, you still skate? People still skating? I'm like, bruh, the rink is cracking. Little do you know. But you know what I'm saying? That spotlight just wasn't showing on it yet. It wasn't it wasn't a lot of Facebook videos about it. It wasn't a lot of Instagram posts about it. It wasn't a lot of YouTube videos about it. So you know what I'm saying? Us people that started capturing the moments and started putting them out there and sharing them all over the place. Now everybody is seeing like, what? Skating go down like this, cracking go down like this. So now everybody started kind of flocking back to skating. You know what I'm saying? So It did really start to become trendy. But what we don't want is we don't want people to come there thinking it's a club and thinking that, you know what I'm saying, you can just do whatever. Like we don't want people come there. You gotta learn the rules of the road, so to speak. Like you gotta learn what to do, what not to do, and you gotta really want to be really want to be a skater and want to skate, not just be there because it's fashionable. Like, yeah, it bring in a little bit of money being fashionable, but it also come with a whole host of other problems, as you see that we're dealing with right now at Butler. So, um, I want to see you skating in the Fomax and talking about how you handle skating in the Fomax. All right. When I ain't being lazy, I have to throw the Fomax back on my. Oh, that's why I wasn't skating in my Fomax, because I accidentally sold my wheels that are the same size as Fomax. So if I were to mix my Fomax in now, it would be some 62 millimeter. It would be some 62 millimeter wheels and then some 57 millimeter wheels. So, having those spread around, the balance will be distributed unevenly on my feet and my feet will be killing me. So I got to find some more wheels that's 57 millimeter, and then I can mix them in with my Fomax and do more skating videos on my Fomax. So when I get some more 57 millimeter wheels, I got you. I saw other the Rink and they were dancing, doing amazing moves I've never seen. It's incredible, really. All these years, some people just discovered roller skating still happens. Man, that is facts. And there's people I've known my whole life that I've been telling for years I was going to the rink, and I can picture in their head, they must have been picturing like me and 3 other people at the rink or something. But like, nah, it been cracking at the rink. It's just everybody didn't know about it. So like you said, it wasn't trendy. But to us that was going, it was packed and it was juking at the rink. I got introduced to skating by some friends a year ago and I love it. And I'm in mid, old school cat. Better late than never. I never have seen people do tricks on the rink. I thought it was just get up and roll. Nah. But hey, at least you know now. But yeah, having some of those, because when I first got the Pro Max, I didn't even think about the wheel size. I put them on there, still had some of my 62s on there. And when you stand in one spot, that's when you feel it the worst. Because like you standing there and some of your wheels not even on the ground because they're so much shorter than others. And I'm like, bro, this is too much work. I need to find my other small wheels so they're the same size. Them young dudes be keeping me going. I'm learning from them guys. Man, same here. And I'm young, but I'll be feeling old looking at the young dudes. They all lean and be jumping around and flying through the air and doing the crazy stuff on the ground and break dancing with it. I'm like, yo. But then it's funny because I'll be skating with like Angelo, and y'all know Angelo a little older. He like, I don't want to put his age out there, but Angelo in his 30s. And we'll be doing the routine and we getting low and stuff. And I can see him trying to shake the rust off so he can keep up and do the routines and stuff. It's funny. It's a funny little cycle how that just goes on and on. But yeah, all right, y'all. Computer about to die. Time for me to get up out of here. Thank y'all to everybody who joined the chat, everybody that's still in here. If you didn't follow me on IG, hit me up on IG. I just put it in the chat. Hit me up on IG. If you got questions or stuff, I'll be responding on there when I get time. In between doing the lives and stuff like that. When you follow me on IG, just let me know that you're a skater so I can follow you right back. I don't be following a lot of it's some weird channels on IG, but let me know that you're a skater so I can hit you with the follow back. It's all love, man. Everybody. So y'all stay safe out there. Gotta go handle some business. I'll get up with y'all and I will let y'all know, try to let y'all know like a week in advance when I'm gonna do the next live. Hopefully the weather a little better, and you know what I'm saying? Because I'm trying to get some of the other skaters to come on here and join me, but people's schedules got to link up. And then, you know what I'm saying, if the weather gets super bad, I ain't trying to have people traveling and I ain't trying to be traveling with the baby and stuff. So yeah, y'all stay safe out there. I'll catch y'all in the next one. Peace.